Hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. Hopefully you're all doing well and getting ready for the holidays. Most of you that celebrate, even if you don't celebrate Christmas or New Year's or anything like that, at least, be jolly, try to get festive, try to do things that lift your vibrational frequency and elevate yourself to another level. Stay happy. There's a lot of other things going on in the spiritual realm, the fighting back and forth, the tit for tat. I even got almost roped up into it myself. Honestly, people are going to do what they want to do. If you're trying to be their savior, trying to help them or save them or, just give them advice and they don't want to take it, just understand that that is something to be accepted. You don't have to take on the burdens of others or put yourself out just because you want to help somebody that doesn't even fucking want the help. They don't even want your advice. They don't want to listen or anything like that. Some people will try to flip it on you if you set your healthy boundaries and you walk away and you do what's best for you. A lot of times other people may not even understand it. It's not that they're like going against you even. It's just that they completely, from their perspective, their point of view, they don't understand why you walked away. They haven't done the introspection. They haven't done the self-accountability. They haven't gone within possibly or even done their shadow work or anything like that for their own healing journey. And that's up to them to decide. It's free will. It's a choice. And if they haven't done that yet and you set healthy boundary and then they can't seem to figure out why you set the boundary, as in maybe even not spending more time with them or being around them at all. And they just can't seem to grasp that. And they almost try to flip it on you like it's your fault when you could have stated before you even walked away. Most empaths, most people that are divine masculine, feminine, that are doing their healing work, that are doing the shadow, integration, appreciation of the darker side of themselves, because we all have both duality, light and dark, and there's things about ourselves that we need to respect as a lesson and that we need to appreciate and not allow to control us when it comes to being triggered or anything like that. And that would be integration of your shadow aspect of self instead of hating that part of you or shunning that part of you. And if other people haven't done it and you want to kind of help them, and they're not willing to even do that themselves, for themselves, not for you. They're not even willing to do the shadow work themselves. Then how possibly could a relationship between you and another person that's not willing to do their own work on themselves pan out or work, right? How does that work? Do you allow the constant negative projections placed on you from unhealed people? Do you stay around them just for the title of who they're supposed to be in your life and allow them to constantly keep inflicting things on you, even if they don't consider themselves to be doing so? But they are. You're standing there, you know what you're on the receiving end of, and you're not going to put up with it because you have respect and love for yourself and you have healthy boundaries. So don't feel too bad about walking away, even if they try to flip the script, they try to flip the narrative and say that you're the monster for leaving, you're the one that's abandoned them, you've left them, even if you've stated outright that you wanted to do your healing work on yourself and you would like them to do it for themselves and they just don't want any part of it. So don't feel bad. Don't feel bad for putting those boundaries down, even if they tried. And I almost got caught up because it was like somebody was claiming that they were the ones being abandoned and everything like that, and they were putting posts up saying how much they're hurt, which is true. They probably are very hurt. They probably don't understand and they probably are feeling a certain way, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go back on your boundaries just because they're feeling a certain way. It doesn't mean that you have to lose any form of respect for yourself just because they're not happy that you walked, right? Or they're not happy that you're no longer in their lives or spending any time with them because you've set healthy boundaries for yourself. You don't have to go back on that just to please them. That was the lesson that we needed to learn as a general collective. That is the lesson that we needed to break the cycle of, is constantly putting aside ourselves just to make another person happy, even if we didn't agree with it. All right? Two people can love each other and care about each other for who they are, but they can also have healthy boundaries and respect for themselves to the point where, they don't have to participate in any of the negative repercussions of a person that doesn't want to do their own healing journey. You don't have to go back on anything and take steps backwards. That's not helping you. It's not helping the other person. If anything, it's just reiterating that what they're doing is okay and that there's no problem with it. And then you're allowing them to continue their negative patterns, even if it impacts you. And you're basically saying, well, I'll stick around anyways, just because. I'll stick around just because you're so-and-so, or just because I feel bad for you, or just because you may be hurt if I walk away. No, that's not okay. Don't do that to yourself. It's not worth it, because you're not helping them any by staying around them and allowing them to continue their negative behavior. Okay? So remember to love you guys. Please do. And happy holidays. All right?